Hello, everybody. Wrapping up our post-fight press conference coverage, being joined with Yahoo Sports' Kevin Iole. And Kevin, it was a result that no one expected to happen. Marquez viciously knocking out Manny Pacquiao. What were your overall thoughts on the fight, and what do you make of Marquez's performance?
I thought it was a great fight, a great performance by both guys. You know, great win for Marquez, and it was great for boxing for it to be definitive like it was. You know, there was no controversy. Nobody was debating about the judges. You know, Marquez left each of those last three fights with Manny Pacquiao thinking he won. He got a draw and 2 losses. So at least tonight, he got the win that he knew that he deserved. He knocked him out, and it was a really good fight. I'm going to be curious to see what happens to Manny Pacquiao going forward.
Looking at Manny Pacquiao, did you feel that he was fighting a good fight and that he looked good and that he wasn't looking old in there?
I thought he fought a terrific fight, really. You know, he had his lead foot on the outside of Marquez's lead foot, so it was much better than the last time, and he was able to land his left hand quite a bit. He was throwing that left hand straight down the middle, and it was landing consistently, so I thought he was doing good. To me, the difference in the fight was Marquez's extra strength and size. You know, his punches were a lot harder than they were last time. I had asked a question at the post-fight press conference, but Marquez had landed those right hands, that counter right, consistently in each of those first 3 fights. But you did not see those punches really do that much damage to Manny Pacquiao. Tonight, one of them knocked him down in the 3rd round, and then the other one knocked him out in the 6th. Now, that one in the 6th was right on the button, and it might have put him down any other time, but he certainly had a lot more juice behind it than he did before.
Looking at the series of the fights, people have always mentioned that if Marquez was just as fast as Manny Pacquiao and just a little bit stronger, that he could get those clear-cut and definitive wins. Looking at Marquez, I feel that he could leave now on a high note if he were to choose to retire right now. You personally, what would you like to see both fighters do after this fight?
Well, Marquez definitely will fight again, and he should fight again. I mean, you know, he's clearly at the top of his game. There's no reason for him to walk away. Even though he's 39 years old, you know, he's still a very viable fighter. You know, I'm generally one that encourages guys to walk away earlier. You know, I don't like to see the guys when they're older, you know, fight like that, but this guy clearly is still a young fighter, so I think he can go on. You know, I think Manny Pacquiao has to sit down and think hard. I'm not saying that he's shot, because I'm not ready to say it. He fought a very good fight. Having said that, he's got a lot of things going on in his life, and he's not easily able to get into boxing mode, and he invested a lot into this particular training camp. So, you know, I think it's going to be a little bit harder decision for Manny Pacquiao. I think he needs to sit with his family, but before he does anything, I think he needs to take a couple of months off and just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to veg out and enjoy my life, and then start thinking about boxing.
Finally, a definitive victory for Marquez. I know it's something that's avoided him throughout all these series of fights. 42 rounds, and he finally gets a clear-cut victory. Being joined here with Kevin Iole. Thanking you all for watching us over here at the Boxing Channel. And make sure to check us out on December 15th, as we'll have coverage of Nonito Jr. versus Jorge Arce and Carlos Molina versus Amir Khan.